Hello everybody, my name is Vexalian. I'm going to show you how to use your controller on Thug Pro. I have a PS4 controller and I have an Xbox 360 controller. It can also work with an Xbox One controller, but I'm going to use a wired Xbox 360 controller. So the way that you want to do this is through the launcher of Thug Pro. So for any controller, you want to plug it in first because if you don't plug it in, Thug Pro's launcher will not register your controller. So after you do that, after you plug it in, after you open up Thug Pro's launcher, you go to Gamepad Bindings. You set it to whatever controller it is. Mine is a Rock Candy gamepad for Xbox 360. If it's not set up for the controls yet, then you might have to set it up. And to make it easier for you PlayStation people, you want to put it to layout PS2 so you can figure that out if you don't know the Xbox layout. Default is just without that, but I use the Xbox for just to make it look better. I think I have a controller display. I don't. Give me a second, which will for me will probably take like 5 minutes. And there we go. I set up a thing for it to work. And now you can see that my Xbox controller is working for this. Now if I go to FreeSkate, yes, I play in windowed. It's a lot easier to manage things off of this game. Let's just go to something like San Francisco. It works just fine. And yeah, there should be no problems. If you do, I don't know. Maybe try to reconnect it or relaunch it if you somehow connected it before you launched the launcher or open up the launcher. And so that's that for the Xbox 360 controller, Xbox One controller. Those work. And yeah, so let me go to the PS4 controller. So if you want a PS4 controller, you would want to probably I'm just going to disconnect my Xbox 360 controller, and I'm going to set up this thing called DS4 Windows. It's really easy to install, and it's not picking up my controller. There we go. Now it's seeing my controller. I don't know if you can see this. Zooming in does nothing, and it's now showing up as an Xbox controller because it's emulating a Xbox controller. Let me make it so that it looks like it's a Xbox controller for you, or a PlayStation, because I have a PlayStation 4 controller right now. This works with PS3 as well, and it has sensitivity as well. So if you do that, I go to here. It's gonna read it as a Xbox controller because I already had one. Oh, maybe they updated it to where you don't need to. I don't know, but it shows up for that, so you can use it as that. I don't know if they just made it to where you can use PS4 directly through the game without DS4 windowed, but I've always used DS4 windowed if I'm doing this, so DS4 Windows always works. And so there we go. Mine likes to disconnect because it's kind of stupid, but what am I gonna do? Nothing really. They changed the butt slap counter. Oh, I messed up my BHRA. Let me check if I don't need a DS4 windowed anymore. I just realized the whole time I haven't had my light on. You haven't been able to see my face. Uh-oh. I didn't even set up my controls, so okay, I forgot to set up my controls. Yeah. I skipped the whole entire step of me telling you to set up your controls. What a great tutorial person I am. Oh, and now it works fine. So you don't even need DS4 windowed anymore. It looks like they already added it in to where you can just automatically use a PS4 controller. Anyways, that's about it. This works. It works. So that's how you use a controller in Thug Pro. And Yeah, I don't know what else to say. And that's about it. My name is Vexillion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.